So I'm back again with another video about support and resistance. This time we're going to mark up the EOS chart. And as always, we're starting off on the daily time frame, and we'll just hop straight in. And just like we did on the Litecoin chart, I'll just put a horizontal line on the chart and then start dragging it out in areas close to the current market price to find any clusterings of highs and lows. So the first one that jumps out to me is this area here. So we have a clustering of highs here. We really struggled to get through and then ended up breaking down. And then we have some highs here, and we eventually broke up. And we're actually coming down into the same area to retest it again right now. So we'll drag out another line and we'll put it there this time just to catch all of these lows, because that seems quite significant. We had a little bit of minor support here. We had some resistance here and we had some support over here. And then we'll add a few lines above market. So we could say that this is a little zone here. We do have a little clustering of highs, some resistance there, and we did have some support here. And we could even go back as far as here and say that there was some resistance back there as well. And I'll just leave that line on there. So with lines like this where it's not really clear cut that it's a very strong level, I'll throw it on there, and if there's anything in the price action in the future that makes me think that it's not actually a level or it's not significant enough to really mark on the chart, then I'll just remove it. It's really a no risk proposition here to just throw lines on and just see what happens. And over time you will improve and get better, and your placement of lines will be more accurate, your selection of where to put the lines will be more accurate, and you'll just improve as we go. I'll drag another line up here and I'll put it into this clustering of lows here. And we did chop through it here, but I'm not too concerned about that. We did find a bit of minor support back there. So now we have some 2 lines above market, 2 lines below market. So I'll drop down to the hourly and continue as always. So I'll drag this out and I'll change it to an hourly line. And we've got some nice lows here. So I'll put a level there. And we'll drag out another line here and I'll just put it there. So we do have some lows here, some lows here, some lows here, some lows here. And we did find some resistance there as well. So I'm happy with that. And then through this area between this daily level and this hourly level, I don't really think there's anything too clear cut. There's just a lot of chop going on there. So I'll tend to avoid putting any levels in there, because we could say that there's a group of highs here and put a level there, and we do find some lows and some highs, but it's just not very clean at all. It's very choppy, so I'll just skip it for now. And then anything above this daily line is a bit too far away from market for me to be concerned about. So to find anything below market, we're going to have to scroll all the way back into this area here. And I'll just zoom in a bit. I'll just drag another line out until I find an area with clusterings of highs and lows. And I think somewhere in here looks about good. We did probe there and then fake out and straight back. We've got some highs here, got some lows there, highs there. So I'm happy with that. And again, if we go any further below here, we're getting a bit too far away from market price to be too concerned about it. So marking out this chart wasn't too difficult. There wasn't that many levels that we can throw on there, and there's not that much insight that we can really gain from this chart, except for mentioning that we are approaching a very critical level of support for this coin. So I would hope to find support there, maybe find some congestion, but as we know, with Bitcoin doing what Bitcoin is doing, it could just rip into any of these coins at any given time. But this video isn't really about analyzing this chart and analyzing what to do with the support and resistance. It was just practice on how to actually draw the lines. So I think that's enough for this video. So until I do another video, I will see you later.